Hi, welcome to the WTAMU Virtual Math Lab. This video will step you through College Algebra Tutorial 16, Example 9. In this example, we want to solve the problem, the ages of three sisters are three consecutive odd integers. If the sum of the first odd integer, 3 times the second odd integer, and twice the third odd integer is 68, find each age. In step 1, we want to make sure that we understand the problem. Make sure that you read the question carefully several times. In this step, we also want to assign our variable. We are looking for 3 consecutive odd integers. Let's go ahead and let x equal the first consecutive odd integer. Since consecutive odd integers are odd integers that follow one another in order, for example 5, 7, and 9, or 21, 23, and 25, the next one up can be found by adding 2 to the previous consecutive odd integer. So we can represent the second consecutive odd integer as x plus 2. Along those same lines, the third consecutive odd integer would be x plus 4. In step 2, we want to devise a plan. This step involves translating the problem into a mathematical equation. Since we are looking at a sum of the first odd integer, 3 times the second odd integer, and twice the third odd integer is 68, we are going to add the first odd integer, which is x, plus 3 times the second odd integer, which would give us 3 times the quantity, x plus 2, plus 2 times the third odd integer, which would give us 2 times the quantity, x plus 4, equals 68. In step 3, we want to carry out the plan. This means we want to solve the equation that we came up with in step 2. We can start simplifying this by applying the distributive property to remove the parentheses. We will have x plus, distributing that 3, we get 3x plus 6, plus, and distributing the 2, we get 2x plus 8, equals 68. We can continue simplifying this by combining like terms on the left side. This will give us 6x plus 14 equals 68. Next, we can do the inverse of add and subtract 14 from both sides. This gives us 6x plus 14 minus 14 equals 68 minus 14. This will leave us with just 6x on the left side equals, and on the right side, 68 minus 14 gives us 54. Finally, we can do the inverse operation of multiplying by dividing both sides by 6. We will get 6x over 6 equals 54 over 6, which will give us x equals 9. In step 4, we want to look back and check and interpret the answer. X equals 9 just gives us the first consecutive odd integer. We still need to find the other 2 consecutive odd integers. Since the second consecutive odd integer is x plus 2, we will get 9 plus 2, or 11, for that second consecutive odd integer. Since the third consecutive odd integer is x plus 4, we will get 9 plus 4, or 13, for that third consecutive odd integer. If we add 9 plus 3 times 11 plus 2 times 13, we do get 68. So the final answer is the ages of the three sisters are 9, 11, and 13.